January 20th here in southern Ontario. I had a visit today for a couple of hours this afternoon from a local channel supporter and sponsor, I should say. He always brings me a care package of food, which I need and appreciate. Oh, and he brought a 6-pack of beer. So we had a beer and we're talking away about everything. And at one point he said, I like your format, but sometimes it's hard to watch. And I'll turn it into my words, you're a downer, dude. Well, yeah. I mean, I try to put whimsy and humor in to my videos and the subject matters, but it's extraordinarily difficult and increasingly difficult to do. And I had asked him if he had seen Trudeau's 5-minute rant down at a Windsor manufacturing plant just a few days ago. A lot of the independent media has picked it up. Harrison Faulkner from the True North did a good take on it, and I think Clyde Do Something did as well, because they can bring up the clips of Trudeau's 5-minute rant. Well, in all honesty, I had to shut that off 3 times. He just goes off on this 5-minute rant, and I didn't know whose head was going to, my head explode or the one of his exploding it to watch this. I just wanted to shut it off. And I did. And went back and shut it off again. And I'm like, this is your job. You got to listen to this. And I've been pondering since to make a video about that. But I knew that the channels with superior tech capability would cover it, and indeed have. And again, Harrison Faulkner at True North does a good take of it, because he just only subjects you to 2 minutes out of 5 Trudeau's rants in 2 goes, so you get a chance to rest your weary brain. I mean, this rant of Trudeau's was just hypocrisy, lies, and complete. Well, I don't know how I would make a video about it and still maintain a family content channel and not curse like a sailor. It was outrageous. But my point is, this is just a channel ramble, this video. There are times I think maybe I should just quit this gig of mine, because I vacillate between depression, anger, rage, and terror. But I feel compelled to do it, and I guess I wake up the odd person once in a while, right? I feel it has to be done. I feel compelled to do it. So, what I had suggested to my friend, channel supporter, was, yes, everything in our country, our politics, are depressing and frightening and aggravating, etc. And he said, sometimes I just think I should stop watching you for a while. And I said, well, do then stop watching me. I mean, I wasn't offended. He was offering constructive criticism. So go then and watch someone else. I mean, Clyde Do Something manages to throw in humor and kind of laugh all the way through his videos. I get tired of it. I can't watch him every day. I can't watch Mr. Sunshine Baby every day. I don't even like my own self every day. But when you get aggravated or wearisome of any one channel's content, go to another for a while. I mean, a change is as good as a rest. Don't stop watching what's going on. In this discussion with my friend, supporter, I said, I know there are other people locally who have said, I just can't watch your channel anymore, Scott. And I can't watch Canadian politics at all anymore. It's just too depressing. And in the case in point where my friend and I were talking this afternoon, I said, well, I know a daughter of a friend of mine has been a follower from the channel from day one. And about a year ago, she said, I can't watch you and I can't watch Canadian politics anymore. I just have to put it out of my life. It's too depressing. It's too frightening. I said, yes, but Sammy is her name. Nobody's going to know who she is, so whatever. Sammy. I'll call her. You've got 4 kids. If anybody should be watching, it's you. And she said, I just can't anymore. So my point really is a change is as good as a rest. If you get tired of me or someone else's channel, go somewhere else. I find recently the fairly recent arrival, the Celtic Canuck. My friend keeps admonishing me, it's pronounced Celtic. Oh, whatever. I find her refreshing just because she has a different format and a different presentation and a different perspective. Again, I'm a fan of other channels and I go to them for information, confirmation, different viewpoints. But I get weary of, like I say, I even get weary of my own self. So just to beleaguer the point, a change is as good as a rest, but don't stop. We can't stop. And thank you for the constructive criticism, my friend, the food supplies and the coolies. So we have nothing to do but keep on plugging, people.